What's up, everyone? Anybody coming to my chat right now? Hello. How are you? How are you?
But let me drill you. Open up.
What's up, Jerome? No. Hey, boo boo. Everything's good.
Yeah, this one for all the ladies. I know y'all can relate to this. Check me out. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. But he's got a girl at home. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. I wanna be your friend, your friend, your love, your love, your love. I wanna be your friend, your friend, your love, your love. Yeah, baby blue. Whoa, I need a lady in now. A freak between now. Hold it down low. Now baby jump on. Now baby jump up on this pony. Feeling with a freak and I'm feeling lonely. Ride me up and down, side to side. All night to the bonus. If you throw it right, hit that thing tight.
What's up, Celtic?
Just wanna eat that thing right. How you busting out very white? Chip Kool-Aid straight out of your navel. Grip that ass like a head of Play-Doh. Butter that thing like a baked potato. A baby blue rolling info and I'm riding slow. So sit that thing on my face and ride it. Boy, come inside it. I'm so inside it. Baby, it tastes so good when I lick your body.
What's up, Ivan?
Lick you. Then I wanna stick you. Blue on the regular, but tonight I'll be your credit liquor. All the freaky things that we do. And when you at your climax, finna pop. Cause my tongue down low, licking all the right spots. When beating it, you tell me to stop. Right here, you catch your breath slowly climbing on top. Then we headed to the shower, smelling like fruits and flowers. Straight to the bed, most set for about an hour. I could be your friend, I could be your man, so forget him. You the superstar, and I'm your fan. Forever in a day, I'm in love with a girl who got a man. So pleasure what you say.
I'm gonna roll up. Roll up with me.
We started off friends, chilling like a villain, love feeling, growing feelings for one another. Baby girl, I am so willing. I understand you got a man, but making plans to be with me, but having problems with that name. But baby, now you're playing games. Just the other night you came around with a black eye. Come to find out your man at home playing big guy. It ain't my business and I ain't in it. All that noise, you can kill it. I don't feel it, but I wanna know who baby is it. I'm so confused.
black tie. You talking about you ain't in it. That's wild. Real deal appeal. What's good? I love sativa, but I don't think it's sativa. I think it's like an indigo. Burgers? Come on, we have no juice. There's Kool-Aid in the refrigerator. We don't have ice, y'all can eat some tomorrow. Go now, get some juice, baby. All right, you won't get it back. Take her in the house. It's turned off.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's my shit. Keep doing that. Stop. Jeez. Who's smoking me? What's up, Mix? Music sounds great. Thank you. She's beautiful. You're beautiful. Already blessed.
I'm sure you've heard of
smoking.
them. There's a couple different aspects to it. My favorite one is called Cash Gig.
It's my song right now, chat. I'm sorry.
Face down, ass up, a Bible head, she swallow nut. Lady in the street, but in the bedroom, she a super slut. Stanky leg on that dick, she like when big dog pull up. Flexible like spandex, all this bitch be cutting out it. Halle Berry, you a bad bitch, but you can't fuck with Cherry. I need me one, I ain't never tired of weary. Put your hands in the air if you ain't scary. Put 'em up, peaches, cream, cherry blossom, pure seduction, cotton candy, Paris Hilton, Burberry, good pussy be selling daily, Oriental, black and Spanish, long as she bout get managed, talented, a Negro, know how to make that dick vanish. Only one so freaky, she be damn near about to catch a charge. Break all the lamps in the room, the Hilton add an extra charge. What's the magic word? Bentley, Phantom, or maybe Ferrari. For that good good.
What's up, Jazz?
All I think about is
What's the side girl? Can I touch it? Can I touch it? Can I run it? Can I run it? You got my lighter on my car?
No,
It's missing.
got no lighter out the car.
All my lighters are out of here. You been in here?
I ain't had no lighter. Where you need a lighter for?
Where you coming from?
Man, bro, project, bitches.
We don't have none of them over here.
Right up there, right on, Main Strip.
J Chef.
All for east side.
We don't steal for them. Right, where the fuck is my lighter at? Cannon.
She know big dog, he got boo-boo chain. She so fine, she might could get a couple big face things. If she go hard, she might could get some extra chain. What I gotta do?
Come roll with a real nigga. I got you.
More vlogs? I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying. Thank you.
I remember, I got the vibe that this is a real person that I want to connect with.
I know I was gonna play that shit, Jesse.
I need gas money, but I don't get paid until next week. What should I do?
You gotta check out the Earn app. You can get up to your pussy bad. Now I promise you to come home at night. Yeah, right. I promise you to always treat you right. Yeah, right. I promise to be down for you never cheat. But when I'm wearing a dime piece, I can see them tears flying on your cheek. Why
I should do more.
Cause I'm thug. I pull away from girls when we start falling in love. What's gonna take you on these cruises, but I change my mind. I always promise you the moves, but I had no time. I'm with my niggas happy when she ain't feeling. I see her cooking and cleaning. She love a nigga, but I do damn if she trust a nigga. But the sex is still a 10. Fucking nigga. Why you thugging like that? I swear to God, I don't mean to. Sometimes I feel like I don't need you. Why you thugging like that? I swear to God, I don't mean to. Sometimes I feel like I don't need you. Straight up. Why you thugging like that? I swear to God, I don't mean to. Sometimes I feel like I don't need you. Why you thugging like that? I swear to God, I don't mean to. Sometimes I feel like I don't need you. Now I promise not to leave the pussy right. Yeah, right. I promise you to show me some respect. Yeah, right. I guess I live the life of a superstar, driving all these fancy cars. And real talk, man, I can have any boy. Plus, I hate to see you crying. I hate to tell you lies. That's why deep inside she like love. Why you thugging like that? It's just in me. Been going girls wrong since I stepped off in McKinley. Hate to put my hands on you cause I feel bad. I wear rubber when I'm
Potheads United.
They got a lot of women wrong, got a lot of women strong. But when you got a superstar, you gotta hold on. Superstars been trying to fuck all these hoes, yeah, right. But when they zip down the goals, everything alright. My nigga beat, he like, go home to your lady. She catch your ass slipping, she gon' bust that 3-8. Sometimes I feel like I don't need you. Why you thugging like that? I swear to God, I don't mean to. Sometimes I feel like I don't need you. Straight up. Why you thugging like that? I swear to God, I don't mean to. Sometimes I feel like I don't need you. Why you thugging like that? I swear to God, I don't mean to. Sometimes I feel like I don't need
Go get a lighter, man.
This how I play. If
I know, right?
Fuck with you, I'ma fuck another girl. If you gon' fuck another nigga, why you thugging like that? Cause I'm boosting badass. If she don't suck it, I ain't mad. I can't do number laugh. I make these girls cook for me and don't even come by. I hope this dirty shit don't come back on Tarlage and I make these girls pussy when I look in the eyes. So pussy never surprised when he get in the thighs. I got my heart broke at 14, I was way back. So all the girls after that, it was straight payback. I like to lay back and take trips and dress you up. But when you start mobbing off, you messing up. So shut it up, you can be a real nigga, answer that, real. Would you still be with him, answer that, real. If he had another baby, put you in a situation, would you forgive him or leave him and hate him? Why you loving like that? I swear to God, I don't mean to. Sometimes I feel like I don't need you. Why you thugging like that?
Gotta go. The music was annoying. Bye, Jam.
Sometimes I feel like I don't need you. Straight up. Why you thugging like that?
You just like that redneck shit. I'm not on that shit right now.
Sometimes I feel like I don't need you.
Maybe another time.
Sometimes I feel like I don't need you. Boosie, why you thug me? Boosie, why you thug me? Boosie, why you thug me like that? Boosie, why you thug me? Boosie, why you thug me? Boosie, why you thug me like that?
Send me some real friends.
Boosie, why you
I got real friends. The fuck?
Boosie, why you thug me? I don't need you. Boosie, why you thug me? Boosie, why you thug me? Boosie, why you thug me?
Alright, Elijah. Like the fuck?
This song dedicated to them celebrities.
Thank you, royalty.
Now
I'm the police. No.
At the same time, yeah, right.
Yeah, no.
I love Prize Picks. Play $5, get $150 in lineups if you win on Prize Picks.
Alright, so chat. So tomorrow, So I was supposed to finish orientation tomorrow, but when we got to orientation today, he said that there was like a glitch in their system or some shit. So it's gonna push us back until Friday to finish orientation. Boo! Which kind of sucks because I was hoping to be done with orientation tomorrow. Because our last day orientation is gonna be like 4 hours. We gotta do a whole lot of computer video questions type shits. Okay, I'm cool with it. So me, knowing me, I'll probably get done in about 3 hours. FedEx. So bro, I'm so glad FedEx background check did what they were supposed to do and saw what they were supposed to see and was like, we want her still. Because, bruh, I got blessed. I did. Right. So I was hoping to catch a shift Friday because the hours we work up until Sunday will get paid next Friday. So I was hoping to work Friday night, see if I could pull a Saturday or Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Um, whatever your age, you look mad young. Oh, thank you, Mr. Figure. What happened to Niner? That holiday money gonna be sweet. That shit gonna be sweet. Like, I'm trying to see. I mean, since I'm preparing for a missing team, I never 15 years, 15-year-old niece of a dear friend of mine, prayer needed. Damn, Niner. Yes, prayers going out, love. Damn, I hate that. I got a 15-year-old, so. So they told me I can pick up shifts. So I mean, let's say I just do my 4 hours a night, but I somehow pick up shifts on Saturday and Sunday. By law, do they have to give me an off day? Three hours, I'm telling you. I'm gonna get that shit done in like 3 hours. I am smart as fuck. But can't do shit till Friday. So I'm home with y'all all day tomorrow. But on the negative side, okay, I'm out of my medication. So I'm gonna get that money and do my best. Saying that I'll probably only be working this job. King, Ariana, Miss Lady. Look at us. We just be coming in here all together. I love that. I love y'all. We just ended a little smoke sesh, but I have half a joint left, so if y'all want to smoke again, we can. By law, they're required to give me a day off, or can I just work through the week, my little 4 hours a night? So I want to smoke again too, Mr. Figure. Already? Not already. Just like a little bit. So next, I mean, it's only 4 hours a night though. Nah, I was working 72 hours a week at the factory. Damn. I think it's like an indica, honestly. And I really like indica, but I think it's an indica.
Let me just take you somewhere secret. Gonna cut all of the lights down, just forget all about the world. We gonna just flow with what we feel and share. You private thoughts, I'm not just out for your sex. Let me simplify the things in life that
549ers.
Forget what you heard about me, 'cause you're a
Niners Forever 34. YouTube love, and I'm praying they find him tonight.
Check this out. Let's have a drink and I give you time to think. Let me puff. Just boot up like and cut on. Just pour no bump, girl, come lounge here by my side tonight. You're my devil's bride and there's a freak deep inside. Have no shame, no need to hide. Right to you. Keep on blushing, get it on. Like a slushy, she must be kind of tipsy from the crystal like a gypsy. Now I got her on our fours now to break down the headboard, crash the scroll on through the wall. Now she howling like a dog. Sweat board, we hit the floor and don't quit. Another one, this is just another big
The crumble don't cost money, it's the insurance.
I know that.
So you can get the crumble without it.
I gotta get insurance. I'm gonna come to school because it's not pulling up for me. I've tried.
Go to school and get the stuff.
Maybe. Look, that was dope. You got the highlight?
I done seen some funny since I got in this game. They want my crib, they want my kids.
What highlight? That was
I
dope.
never recall you asking your last boyfriend for Nathan. But now the big women on gold, get your
I'm
aggravated.
confused.
I need a coach bag.
I can't be even doing it.
I need my hair
Me
done.
too, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I've been doing it, doing it since the first time you asked. And might I add, players like me came to say that you ran.
I ain't with that nonsense or that lovey-dovey mess. Feeling kinda hooked. I call and all I want is sex. Sip on Victoria's Secret. Hit the nigga store before it close. Call Chris so I can get something white to go up in my now I'm feeling fine. Nothing but sections on my mind. If you cannot please me, boy, then please don't waste all of my time. Got you caught up in the mix. Mixed it girl from triple. Late night tipping's all we have. It's paid so trick this.
I'm sorry, y'all.
That's it.
I'm not the type that get involved in long relationships. Taking trips and buying gifts. I'm sorry, I'm not on that tip. If you want romance, you should.
I'm sure you've heard of them. There's a couple different apps that do it. My favorite one is called Cash.
I'm sorry, I changed it. We're going to a different vibe.
Faded. I want you to get all in your feels every time that they play this. And I know she ain't got no time to be sitting and waiting. And I wonder if she would've known me if I wasn't famous. Ain't no space for basic or that fake shit, cause we hate it. What you tryna run away with? Got a car, we could take it and go places. Said she wanna take the spaceship, fly somewhere that we nameless, be painless. What's her name, Marie? And she said she don't ever really wanna leave. She said don't nobody ever love you like me, that's my drug. Like girl, you get me higher than my weed. And then when I'm sipping, she said no more lean. Nighttime, I'll be up in all your dreams. Nighttime, I'll be up in all your. If I feel away, then I could call her, even if she paid it. I want you to get all in your feels every time that they play.
Oh, really?
And I know she ain't got no time.
Damn. That's what's up.
And I
Y'all's in the
wonder
chat
if she
together?
would've known me if I wasn't famous.
Oh, hell
Ain't no
yeah.
space for basic or that fake shit, cause we faded. I want you to get all in your feels every time that they play this. And I know she ain't got no time to be sitting and waiting. And I wonder if she would've known me if I wasn't famous. Ain't no space for basic or that fake shit, cause we paid it. Know you feel it when I pay hit. Dropping tears like it's raining, drinking and chasing. Manifest that you made it. On my mind I can't take it, but I won't waste it. She at home laying naked, waiting for a Jamaican. She got a bitch, not the one you wanna play with. She the one you wanna stay with, and smoke till we faded. I want you to get all in your feels every time that they play this. And I know she ain't got no time to be sitting and waiting. And I wonder if she would've known me if I wasn't famous. Ain't no space for basic or that fake shit, cause we faded. I want you to get all in your feels every time that they play this. And I know she ain't got no time to be sitting and waiting. And I wonder if she would've known me if I wasn't famous. Ain't no space for basic or that fake shit.
I know what I'm talking about. I do that shit. I do that shit though. I don't mean to. I didn't feel like everybody was feeling it. Y'all wasn't feeling it. Baby girl, what's up, CF? What's up, Raw? Y'all wasn't feeling that shit. I miss you too, Taya. Where have you been?
Want software that helps you manage and grow your gym? Get MindBody. Trusted by 40.
I get love in my city, I know them niggas hate. Oh, black when I'm getting busy.
Get us some of the cookie.
Go back, no, you wasn't with me. I
Give me a
wasn't getting
cookie.
paid. Ran up them hundreds and fifties, try blow a bag a day. Them niggas stealing my style, can't take my swag away. That chopper blowing them down if he get in my way. Got locked up, I held him down and kept my niggas safe. I put that Glock on that counter, shit is in his face. No, I know them different raids. I could be goofy or be militant. That chopper knocking off his ligaments. I'm about to shit again. I'm trying to count me up 100 bands. My shooters hopping out of Sprinter van. Free Caesar out in the can. No, he don't do it for no Instagram. My niggas truer than that Buddha man.
I've been anywhere but here. What does that mean, Ted?
I know you fell in love with me, and I love you back. Even though I
What's
let
your
you down, I've been
request? I might play
regretting
it.
that. I had to get up on my feet, maybe I'm coming
Don't
back.
hide me.
Why you think
What
that
you
you the problem?
on?
No, that ain't the fact. Oh, no. Get a piece of mind,
I'm gangster, but I'm pretty
Time to have my
now.
back, yo. Go. Girl, I got your back. Call. No.
Kirsten, my
Know that you been
day.
hurt too many times. Girl, I promise
My day
you
was
that I
cool.
like the money God.
I got up this morning. I was tired, so I kind of, we got live, remember? And then I fell asleep with Keisha on live. I woke up 30 minutes for orientation, jumped up, went. Got me some McDonald's because I was hungry. Came home. Did we get on live? I think I got on live as soon as I came home. I will lay back down. The kids from I've been laying down all day. It's a mom. You been sleeping all day. I'm sorry. I'm out of light. I took one of my meds today. I'm out of the other ones. So I get 30s and 15s. I take 30s in the morning, I take 15s in the afternoon. So, well, I don't be having my medicine and shit. I be out of pocket, bro. I be out of pocket. What if I don't like it, look?
Okay, it's time for me to go. I won't let him play me. If I pop out, would he show up? I don't think he crazy. See a butter knife and relapse. Someone cook up a baby.
I don't care. That's my
Pushing bags
song.
up, but now we push a daisy. I remember I was counting up a mill in my Mercedes. I remember having dreams about a mill in a Mercedes.
Is this it?
I remember I was waiting for a plug like a blessing. I remember them corner days.
Miss Lady.
I remember Airbnbs and Fetty Cash in the trap. I remember it was Perry on that gave me my first strap. I remember me and Quadruple when Slick P got back. I remember singing Chill Bro, Big Bro, Baba come back. I remember them dark days when bitches didn't even notice me. I remember when I popped out no whip, everybody noticed me. I remember niggas funny faces when they found out what I was singing. I remember feeling like Ace that day he walked out the cleaners. I remember being young as hell, feeling so insecure. I remember I was looking in the mirror, then I started seeing more. I remember Montana Bucks, Dice, and Fetty Cash for the summer. I remember the day
It's not bad. I just don't know it.
I remember choosing loyalty over royalty, I can prove it. I remember I ain't never made none of my niggas look foolish. I remember I ain't never let none of my niggas feel useless. I remember that it's only me who was the only one looking stupid. I remember that first $1 million check had it in my
What's up, Looney?
that the one I gave it to, we probably never speak again.
How was y'all's day? Kirsten, how was your day? Did you have a busy day? How many houses you in today? Love you, stay blessed. God got me. Yes, thank you. Herbal Part Time.
No limit ain't shit changed. I was playing with the jeans right before my fame. Load up, cock it and bang. I stayed silent, was locked in with gang. I bought a brick before I bought me a chain. There's so many hits, how the fuck I'm still saying. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Nigga, I remember G-Fazo died. Laying in my bed, I couldn't stop crying. Remember my mama ain't let me outside, but I slept right back out on the 9. Remember 14, bought my first 9. Old ass 38, ain't even shy. Ain't give a fuck though, cause it was mine. Waiting on the fuck nigga, get out of line. Remember my first time going to slide. Yeah, I was scared, but I had to try. When I let off, I closed my eyes. Open shot out 4 more times. And I remember the ride back. Flaming the weed up, trying to relax. When I got rich, started buying straps. Now I can't remember how many I yeah. All I rap is facts. I remember pouring up places act. Flying in the track, keep Molly and Max. Remember one summer like 15 hats. Remember we bought that lack. Broski had to wrap that bitch all black. Cause we was sliding. The spot some how about the back. Remember I was having a guilt trip. Like, well, I gotta solve everybody problems. I still ain't heal shit. Niggas act like I ain't grow up poor West when I'm all in my field.
Cold in here?
Yeah, the whole remember them niggas almost
Cold?
streets fucked up and tired is. Linked up the gangsters since a kid. Remember G. Gill first took his bill. Remember our only goals is seeds. Took no drills to them bitches eat.
Really don't.
Backing up counts of
You still eating that?
Remember I ran up my first down. Remember I was fucked up like 3 years ago. Now look at me, I'm down. Remember I was
What you
fucked up
mean?
like 2 years ago. Bought a Rari truck on trip. She had me fast, running 20 cash. I'm trying to do it again. Now
You don't be wanting in my mouth.
show my ass, you don't know my past. I made something out of nothing. You know I was on my last, nigga.
Last night for this shit. For sure though.
It took forever to hear that.
Wow.
I actually don't want to find it.
Wow.
It was not.
Yeah, that's my oldest now.
Dang, why did you get that tire flat?
No, the red truck.
Yeah, look at it.
His tire always be flat. One of his tires is always flat. I'm gonna go back to so I need some more music, Major. Put me on somebody. What you got?
No?
You got nobody?
Young boy finna drop an album.
We need some music, chat. hating on my likes, King? Why you hating on everything that's going on right here? They be so mad at everything. Come on. Put a smile on your face. Kirsten said grumpy ass.
Finna get timed out. Finna get timed out. Finna get timed out.
She a mod. She was a mod.
What's that?
Nothing. You ain't got no tracks. Bro, don't drink that.
Bro, why you keep doing that?
Don't drink it.
Hey, you mad.
You ain't got no tracks for me. It's Kyle Rose.
At 2 a.m. real quick.
2 a.m.
Hey. I hope he look tall.
That's you?
Yeah. Dude, 6'5", 6'6". He looking down, but dude.
Maybe he's that tall. You're not tall though. Put it.
This the girl I was
You
telling.
like them chocolate girls.
Man, tell me about it.
He like us some chocolate.
Man, I like chocolate. Chill out, man. For real, don't touch me. Let's go get a I was hungry. You was sleeping. I was hungry.
Today?
Yeah. I was like, bro, I ain't finna eat that meal prep right now. I'm not eating that right now. She was like, let's go get something.
Today?
Yes, man.
You ain't gonna tell me?
Bro, we was gonna be like, we went right there, like, where's that at? Right there next to
She came and scooped you up?
Yeah, man. Real text her. But on my life, we ain't. Like, I barely got a hug out of her.
Is that what you just came at? No, because you ain't gonna come back in that.
Nah. But I was like, we went to, it's like right next to Wingstop.
You bought her food?
Yeah.
For real?
Man, come on, man. You know how I do it.
They ain't even your girl. Why you buying her food?
I'm not finna let no female buy nothing.
But y'all just friends.
Nah, we talking. We talking.
Y'all talking. You buy some meat?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, big structure. Man, you tell me about it. Big structure. But we went to Wingstop at first. Nah, she was like, bro, she is so like mute.
You didn't get no kiss?
Yeah, she was like,
He said you got your flag, baby girl. Kristen will tag team your ass. Bring it on. What we talking about? I'm so lost in the chat.
we went to Wingstop at first, and I was like, I don't really want no Wingstop for real. I really want like a milkshake something. She's like, okay, we're gonna try this tropical smoothie, whatever. I'm like, bro, no. I'm like, bro, I don't know what that is. I ain't even tried that before. Man, I got that thing. Well, that was so good.
You want a tropical smoothie?
It was so good.
I ain't never been there either.
Bro, you gotta get this. It's like blueberry, bananas, that's like coconut,
She came with a bonnet on.
I told her to take it off. You got Nutella in the middle, and then it's like blended up at the bottom. It's so good. Bro, I don't like, bro. That's so good.
She pulled up in the bonnet.
I I feel like, you know, I got dealt black stuff on this one. I don't like black people.
She made you. Can't believe she put up in the bonnet though.
Too pretty.
She lost some points there.
What?
She lost some points right there. You don't pull up with your bonnet on to come see someone.
I mean, she didn't pull up, and then she just had it on like after.
If she pulled up in it, she ain't gonna pull it out and then put it on.
Yeah,
She
like
pretty though.
She's like her edges and messed up.
She pretty as hell. Don't put it to my son with no bonnet on though, baby.
Yeah, literally, like I'm a motherfucking G. Like, well, you better come
Better get it together.
And come structure that structure, you heard me. But she don't do nothing though. She don't smoke. She don't drink.
That's good.
That's great. What's so funny, bro?
Nothing. I'm finna play your song.
And then you gave Isley a hug.
Isley? What's that?
She wear glasses. She got curly hair.
Black girl?
White hair. At the jamboree.
She black though?
No, she's light skinned.
I mean, you light skinned, but you a black. She had a little short, little ponytail. She had a green shirt on. She's like, hi.
Because that Wi-Fi is especially. Alright.
She looks short right there.
I mean,
that's why I bet you at.
I'm a giant. Man, bro.
Man, I guess she said I did. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She's like, yeah, your mom gave me a hug at the jamboree. I was so happy.
Oh.
She was like, I didn't think she was nice to me.
Didn't. She spoke to me first. And I was just like, hey. I knew they had to be friends of yours, you know what I'm saying? Somebody.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And then I hear my baby boy in my ear, spit out.
What are y'all talking about?
Hey, 2 a.m. and I'm live. I just left out the club with the gang and a high yellow bitch that's real thick in the thighs. You know me, I be shooting my shot. When I got to the bitch, I wasn't even surprised. In the club, it took deep in the eyes. Said you coming with me, if you with it, let's ride. Got a text when you coming inside out the liquor. Didn't know what to say, so I lied. I text back like I'm late at the store trying to cook something new. It's just me and the guy. She texts I ain't even reply. Then I rolled up a wood while I gripped on the thigh. Start to kiss on the neck, know this bitch feeling hot. Ain't gonna lie, shit up pussy and head kinda fire. Ended at a hotel somewhere out 35. Took a good and rolled over, said wake me at 5. Got a piss, I wake up, man, it's 6:39. Out of time, now I'm on the highway and I'm flying. Look at my phone's not a soul on my line. Now I'm deep in my thoughts, I'm just knowing she crying. I'm tripping, I'm trying to straight out all the lies. Cause I know if I slip, it's gonna damage our ties. I done did it before, I can't do all this crime. I'ma answer what time. Where was you around 3? I think I was outside. But you told me to stew. We got there at like 5, but it's 7. Shit, D, I had asked for a ride. Now I got it together. I pull up outside. There's 3 cars in the slide and one of them made mine. Now I'm clutching. I unlocked the door. Creep aside. I hear thumping upstairs, so I cocked the bitch quiet. Hit the top of the stairs. Think I hear my girl crying. Now I'm thinking shit. I keep the door and kill everything in it except for what's mine. I don't know, but now I'm at the door and she screaming, go deeper. He tell her be quiet. I I walk in, tell the bitch that she whack, tell the nigga he moved, and it's bound to go down. Tell them both to shut up and don't even make a sound. She say, but I said, shut the fuck up and lay down. Next person move, I'ma let off a round. Now I'm pacing, I'm trying to see how I'm getting down. If I kill them both, then that make me a clown. Mama told me don't trust them, but look at me now. One in the chamber, two faced on the ground. I be like, should I leave or just burn this bitch down? I wake up, it's a dream, I'm outside of my house.
Hey, you love me. Oh my god. What's so funny?
Bro, I'm chilling, man.
Bro, what's so funny?
Yo, I can't laugh or something. You want me to be angry?
You too laughing. Yeah, definitely.
How that got me a little energy? I'm gonna sleep all this.
2 a.m. the night still young.
Why you doing that?
That song is so old.
I don't give a fuck. You know how old the songs is that I listen to?
Bro, but this is like...
2 a.m. the night still young. You live by the gun, you gon' die by the gun. Ain't no handouts, nobody. When I ain't had, they ain't offer me nothing. When I'm quiet, I be thinking about a lot of may stay in they feelings. Saving these
Play Reaper's Child.
all these little bit of my chillings. And mama, don't worry, you raised a gangster. I'm a survivor. It hurt me not being able to get what you want since I was in Tyler. Shout out to my pops for all the free game, everything he ever told me. It's stuck in my brain. Real OG stats and
You should have been on the shower.
Bro, y'all taking all the time.
No, you gotta let your shit get out.
Mom, no.
You don't really have a choice, mister.
You're not in there yet.
I'm not coming in there for that. No. Whatever. You still trying to beat up.
Sean gonna be right there.
you a little knick-knack, that ain't my son. Trying to check, you know I had a you a little dusty, you're the ruler. Hey, and it's still
Play Reaper's Child.
2 a.m. and I still young. You live by the gun, you gon' die by the gun. Ain't no handouts, nobody. They ain't offer me nothing. When I'm quiet, I be thinking about a lot. Make
How is everyone? We got 95 people in the chat, y'all.
This is so funny.
What?
Some trash.
No.
Bro, no! Give me the phone.
Sarah?
There's a party every day. You know you die when you can post from any angle.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh!
No, for real, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you
All
back.
that language.
Better. I'll fuck you later.
Alright. I'm not calling her back, bro. I'm tired of dogging these girls. Like, this is literally all you do. You're not ready to get into a relationship yet? Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not getting into a relationship again, bro. When was the last time? I've never seen you in a relationship. Bro, when was the last? In kindergarten, bro. In kindergarten.
Send this to Sean, bro.
That was when. She broke my heart, bro. It started in recess. I raced the fastest boy in the class. And I lost. Next time later that day, she gonna lay down with him. Come on.
I cannot believe how
I gotta go my own way. What about us? What about everything we've been through? Oh, what about us?
I like these videos.
Never wanted to hurt you.
They really did that shit.
What am I supposed to do? I don't leave, but I miss you. I gotta go my own
You
way.
seen the
I
videos?
cannot believe
I gotta go my own way. What about us? What about
What about everything?
Can you play Reaper's Child?
I tried to. You said I wasn't there.
That's not the song. It's gonna be the first one to pop up.
That was the first one that popped up. Reaper's Child.
Play the second one.
Young and hungry in the field.
NBA.
Fuck, I ain't feeling, ain't changing my living on top of the continent. Yeah, sitting up back with them killers, we found where they be and we running it. Yeah, came from the bottom, my nigga, my life and that man is hurting me. Yeah, came with that spider, we stay with the shit, I'm gonna go take it left from me. Mother of the road, the evil got my family and bitches won't come for me. Always. They loving a demon with money, a demon with nothing won't fuck with me. They gonna taking a toll, it's coming out ugly. Ain't trusting no clothes, they planning on touching me. I know they don't fuck with a nigga, gon' stay down until they come up over me. Yeah, and all type of friends, and all type of ways. Sleep by, like a big man. Fuck, I ain't feeling, ain't changing my living on top of the continent. Yeah, sitting up back with them killers, we found where they be and we running it. Yeah, so child, prepare for the come of this. Get my heart and just live with this money, bitch. Pack it all and go back to my mama shit. Young nigga too rich for that. Oh, you know you ain't shit for that. I won't pay no get back. I want no drugs, niggas that is fuck 'em and I'm in cake. To the Maybach, go to the lab, I ain't rich yet. Told all this man, drop a bag on this bitch ass. She feeling him, let him leave with this thing cold. Front street, I'm in trial on the front row. Mama looking down cause she knowing that I can't go. Got my son looking at me while I make this song. On this bus, same tour, I'm trying to make it home. 4-5 clock, best for the nigga dome. I just heard he made it stop, Jay, hold on. I'm baby. I know you don't like it no more than my friends. Go, sipping that drink, ran out of pen, I need another one. Never gon' save that money, coming as a special one. Niggas with this, but let them talk, cause they ain't running. Man, I ain't no stick straight in the ditch, I'm probably running something. Billy Del Rey, elementary. When them bricks dropped off, she just did it on the phone, posted on call. Nigga hit the line saying, great ain't fall. Pounds now. I'm stressing is making me angry, but you won't leave me now. I came from the north, I'm still on my girl, I'm on right now. Never throw it in the eye, never look back at it. Mom used to rap, so it made me want to snag it. Only time I had a graduation, I said it. Jean Folk.
I know that's annoying.
Sipping that drink, ran out of pen, I need another one. Never gon' save that money, coming as a special one. Niggas with this, but let them talk, 'cause they ain't running. Rated, I ain't no stick straight in the ditch, I'm probably running something. Billy Del Rey, elementary. When them bricks dropped off, she just did it on the phone, posted on call. Nigga hit the line saying, great ain't fall.
Hey, he ain't really had to throw that bar in there though. The only time I had a graduation, I was sad at it. I'm pretty sure everybody kind of sad at their graduation, like a little bit.
That's why he had to put that up.
Cause like, that's just like Lil Durk on that what happened to Virgil? He was like, man, my phone died, pass me a charger. Like, you don't gotta act. You ain't gotta do that. We already know if your phone dead, you gotta charge it up. You got a graduation, you gonna be sad, I'm leaving. But you gonna be happy because like, I don't gotta do this no more.
And you did it.
What?
And you graduated.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be sad when I graduate, just because of the song.
Oh,
the time I had a graduation, I was sad at it.
Alright.
Chill out, man.
I'll probably stay here for a little bit longer.
TikTok jumping.
YouTube?
Oh, that's YouTube.
Got 79 people in here. You know, we be jumping over here. TikTok, we don't be jumping on shit over there no more. TikTok is fuck. But I had my moment. I had my years.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did that shit.
Ain't like 40K.
Bruh, what more than that? That was at least a year.
Yeah, that was like
a year.
Yeah, that's for like more like 100. It's off the TikTok.
I made a killing.
Well, what are you still biting on your nails for? No instruction. That's who. Why you got my shirt on?
It's my shirt. Did nobody want this shirt?
No! You finna get blocked.
You want this shirt?
No, I don't.
It's fine on.
Huh?
It's nice on.
Yeah, it's nice.
You want it? I know I'm not.
Cause I said no. No.
Oh, me?
Bro.
What's she at?
She finna get blocked.
On TikTok? Let me see.
Stressing his baby ain't with you. Leave me alone. Mom gained 1 million followers today. Like she's not.
What's your name?
Oh my gosh. Turn my volume down. No.
She must have been, Is that spam?
Like spam, like the spam we eat.
I'm not gonna search it. Anna?
No.
Eee.
I ain't just.
Bruh.
I ain't just.
I'm a bastard to my
Whoa! Turn it down. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I've been in a little bit both.
Man, that don't mean I'm leaving. Man, it's more structured and vertical in here. I am gonna leave. I'm thirsty. Don't worry, she be blocked by the morning. Once I get to that phone.
Don't get my phone. You don't even know my password.
Who don't?
What you gonna mean?
Whoa, what are they doing? Bro, it's black people.
They just bowling that too.
Eat it.
No.
That's 12. They looking for me, bro. I told you, Mom. I told you something.
Yes.
Told you got me around.
Lord Jesus.
They coming, bro. Man, don't tell them you seen me for real.
What we listening to, child? We just talking. My son be on some more shit. Here come my other son.
Why are you just staring at me, dude?
I mean, you walking up on me.
Where your shoes at?
Are you?
Huh? You don't got no shoes with you?
I do have my shoes. I got one shoe on one foot right now. My other shoe up. You fill out the card?
Yes, birthday shit.
You're not wearing that back tomorrow? Hell, it's my other shoe. Did it fill out the card? No, I got it.
Oh, I don't know. I'm putting up rest up there. You doing a lot. I don't know if it's in a mode because I already had it picked up. Then that's what it's in school. No, I already read that. It's like a party.
Where? So Jasmine go to the same school? Come here. Hey. Come here, please. I don't like talking about Jasmine, y'all. Why you get so mad? How you gonna deal with that?
I'm like, see, I'm talking. I don't want.
I'm just asking. Do you think you ever gonna get back with her? What? Buzzkill, bruh. He ain't talking about that damn girl. Cause he liked that girl for real. But they broke up and she started doing a whole bunch of hoe shit. So now he's like, she a hoe. I don't like her. But as soon as I say her name, his whole face brightens up. And he's like smiling ear to ear. So which is it? Either you don't like her or you do. And we have no medication for tomorrow. Fuck. Fuck.
That nigga that'll kill ya. That nigga that'll kill ya. That nigga that'll kill ya.
So, okay, so question is, so do I try to stay on as long as I can tonight since there's no telling if I'm even gonna get up tomorrow? I'm gonna get up and take them to school. Then I'm gonna come home and try to get on live. And I'm telling you, I'm not gonna have no energy. I'm not. I'm gonna be dead as a rock. What's up, Green? How you feeling? Miss Lady. You dead now? I laugh out loud. I mean, no, this ain't dead. I just don't have any music. Yeah, I just don't have any music.
We don't even talk anymore. And we don't even know what we argue about. Don't even say I love you no more. Saying how we feel is no longer allowed. Some people work things out, and some just don't know how to change. Let's go into the waters dry. We might watch our whole lives pass us by. Let's go into the waters dry. We'll make the biggest mistake of our lives. Don't do it, baby. No, they can see the tears in our eyes. But we deny the pain that lies deep in our hearts. Oh, maybe that's a pain we can't hide. 'Cause everybody knows that we're both torn apart. Why do we hurt each other? Why do we pull away? Let's go into the water. No, no, let's our lives pass us by. Let's go into the water. We'll make the biggest mistake of our lives. Don't do it, some people will work things out, and some just don't know how to change. Let's go into the waters now. We might watch our whole lives pass us by. Let's go into the waters dry. We'll make the biggest mistake of our lives. Don't do it, baby. Don't do it, baby.
baby. Mm-hmm. But do you know the?
No, not the shirt.
I know. But there's a sweatshirt that goes with it.
Yeah. That's alright. The shirt cost 40 on fit. What you talking about? Like, why is she like trying to downplay me? Not for. Alright, it's alright. You already said that. Go on.
Calm down.
No, like, mom, you know I'm gonna get mad. You like telling me to go on. That's corn.
This is dry. In your late 20s, I swear you just dress. What? I'm doing them pictures. You're late 20s, you just dress in the 80s.
What is this? The shorts?
Oh, that was supposed to be the outfit. That was supposed to. I'm gonna
Finish taking the hair down, girl.
It's not gonna be finished tonight.
You only have a few left.
You!
Still working on getting them fucking dreads out of her fucking head. Yeah, she don't want me in that shit. Yeah, she be fucking crying. It's cold though. It's cold in here. Cold, chap. Right. It'll be 150.
I told you twice, you be golden booty, like a groupie for more eyes. On my truck ice, it's a bonus like the Boucher. In love with you since the days that you say. Now I watch you play Columbo, Picasso. Tricks inside Colossus, turn your castles to brothels. Who you loving, who you wanna be hugging? Dipping on your ninja arms with Tanisha and Roger. Why? You look more like DJ James Farmer. Physical fitness, very large.
Been on for over an hour. The eggs are bad for you. Yes, they are. Trade for some green. Trade for what?
I'm just waiting for this. Sorry about my outfit, Dwayne. It's not just gonna be that white tee. It's gonna be that gray sweatshirt that really gave me. It's like a crop top. That's why I'm wearing the gray shirt. So I don't want my belly showing. Love you.
Love you too, baby. Y'all finna watch some serial killer shit with me. I'm telling you, ready to go to bed.
If you're struggling with depression and not feeling the comfort and peace that you need, I invite you to meet with missionaries like me from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We can help you lift your burdens through the gospel of Jesus.
I'll warm up in a minute.
Death of baby Jackson. The death of the 2-year-old has once again raised questions about the Santa Clara County foster care system. Jackson is the third child in as many years to have been killed under the care and custody of the Department of Family and Children's Services.
Gina, why you got me, Gina? Let's fucking go. We almost there. You did that. Did what? Everybody know Jesus was black. Okay. If he wasn't, and if he was, like, how does that change anything that's going on in the world?
Welcome or welcome back, and thanks for being here. I'm Cassie, and this is A Wicked World. The story I have for you today is about a toddler whose cousin decided to foster him. But just 6 weeks later, he was found covered in injuries and
What's up, Karen? What's up, Bobby?
This is the story of Jackson Juarez.
15K subs. I have 15K subs.
Jackson Juarez was born in San Jose, California on November 25th, 2023.
Almost.
To his father,
Not quite.
Albert Juarez, and his mother, Brianna Burton. He was a bubbly, happy little boy who loved Mickey Mouse and Bluey. His family said he had a contagious laugh and he was always smiling.
Almost.
He was just full of love and happiness. Jackson was born 6 weeks early, and he had fetal alcohol syndrome. Both his mother and father had ongoing issues with alcohol. The little boy was recently diagnosed with autism too. By 2025, Jackson's mother Brianna's health was deteriorating due to her substance abuse. She ended up passing away soon after, in July of that year, due to kidney and liver problems. And that's when Child Services came and took Jackson. Up until then, he had been living with his mother and his grandmother, and there were said to be no reports of any mistreatment. Jackson was then sent to live with his father, Albert, but his maternal family quickly began to have some concerns. First, they said that Albert, who, mind you, was in his 50s when Jackson's mother, Brianna, was only in her 20s, had mental health problems, drank excessively, and was possibly using drugs. Second, the father was in and out of the hospital due to the health problems that his drinking had caused him. Because of this, Jackson was often being left with his grandmother, who was in her 80s. That's Albert's mother, Elva Juarez, whom the 50-something-year-old still lived with. According to Jackson's maternal family, while he was in his father's care, the little boy always had a dirty diaper, was never wearing proper clothing for the weather, and the home had a bedbug infestation. So Child Protective Services decided that they were going to remove him from his father's custody and instead send him to live with a foster family. This was for a few weeks, and after that, the toddler was sent to live with his maternal grandfather for about 6 months. Here, he was said to be happy, healthy, and taken care of. But then, Child Services decided that they wanted Jackson to live closer to Albert, who was about 6 hours away. All because they wanted his once-weekly visits with his son to be more convenient for him. This resulted in the agency removing Jackson from a home where he was happy and well taken care of. And they placed him into a foster home in February of 2026. Now, Albert had been given 6 months to complete the things required of him to regain custody of his son. But he waited until the last minute, then finally enrolled in a parenting class. Therefore, Jackson's time in foster care was extended, and Albert was given more time to get his shit together. In the meantime, Albert's cousin, Bridget Michelle Martinez, who lived in San Jose, volunteered to temporarily foster Jackson. Bridget had 3 children of her own, and Jackson's paternal family had been pushing for him to be moved into her care. So that's exactly what Child Services did. Just weeks after that, on Easter Sunday, April 2026, Bridget left 2-year-old Jackson in the care of her 17-year-old son, Jordan Hernandez. Shortly after 1 p.m., 911 was being called to the home in the 300 block of Ontano Court. Once they arrived on the scene, first responders discovered Jackson's small, bruised and battered body lying in his crib. Medical staff at the hospital also identified several more suspicious traumatic injuries, and the toddler was placed on life support. But sadly, 4 days later, on April 9th, 2026, Jackson passed away in the hospital. His maternal family was never allowed to see him. His dad was the only one allowed in the room, and a guard stood outside, making it clear just how Albert felt about that side of Jackson's family. The day prior to the little boy's death, on April 8th, his 17-year-old cousin, Jordan Hernandez, was placed under arrest, and he was charged with 9 felonies, including murder, CA resulting in death, SA, forced sodomy, and assault with a hair tie, which was found around Jackson's neck when he was rushed to the hospital. Jordan was booked into the Santa Clara County Juvenile Hall.
He didn't really have many friends, is all. And the people he did have friends with, they didn't quite like him completely. He was a bit odd, is all I know, and that's all anyone else would say.
You're about to lose $50,000 from your car accident because you don't know this one trick.
Apparently, Jackson's foster mother, Bridget, was arrested too, but she would be released without charge shortly after. However, investigators noted that she had been less than cooperative and not very forthcoming with the information she gave them during their initial interview. Jackson's maternal family believes that detectives are simply working to strengthen their case against Bridget, and hopefully her rearrest is coming soon. It's said that authorities are currently tracking the location of Bridget's car so that they can keep tabs on her and make sure she doesn't try to flee. They've also noticed that she's moved from her previous home. Can't imagine why. Bridget's 2 younger daughters, who were 4 and 13 at the time of Jackson's death, were taken into Child Protective Services custody.
It's honestly so sickening that people have the nerve and the heart to do these type of things to a child, to a 2-year-old little boy. He had autism, and it makes us so sick knowing that they have the nerve to do something like that to him. There's no way any child should have ever been in her care.
The teenage suspect's mother was initially arrested and booked on murder charges, but at this point, the district attorney has not charged her, and she's been released.
I hope she's put behind bars along with her son. I don't think that family needs to see another happy day with what they did to my nephew.
It was soon discovered that Bridget should have been barred from being a foster mother in the first place because she had a rather concerning criminal history. In 2014, she'd been convicted of felony willful cruelty to a child and a DUI. She'd been found on the side of the highway by police, in the dark, after her car ran out of gas. Her 1-year-old daughter was in the back seat, and she had been trying to wave someone down for help when officers arrived. She was drunk, had vomited in her car, and didn't have her emergency lights on. Then Bridget told one of the officers that stopped to help her that she was, quote, really drunk. This wasn't her only DUI either. She had one as recently as 2020. Additionally, Bridget was said to have falsified her alcohol monitoring tests.
Ew.
And instead had her teenage son blow into the device. There was also the fact that in the past, Bridget's own 3 children had been the subject of child service reports, alleging neglect and abuse. But only one of these reports had ever been substantiated. In 2019, Bridget had a severe neglect case open against her, and she had undergone a voluntary family maintenance plan with social workers so she could become a better parent. But Bridget had failed to disclose these past run-ins with the law and with child services to social workers. And they had failed to run a background report on her. These weren't the only red flags, though. 1 month before Jackson's death, his father and paternal grandmother noticed suspicious red marks on his bottom during a diaper change, and also a red line on his neck while he was on a supervised visit. These concerns were reported to the social worker, but clearly nothing further was done. Then, just a few days before Jackson was found in his crib unresponsive, on April 2nd, daycare workers noticed a red rash on his arms, legs, and bottom, as well as a red ring around his neck.
Yo, it's true. They actually give you a free phone for real. Come with a charger, it got delivered.
They contacted Bridget, who claimed that it was just from a detergent allergy.
I don't know what they're talking about
But the
either.
daycare informed her that Jackson was not allowed to return without a doctor's note. So the next day, he was brought to Spark Clinic, which is a clinic that services children in foster care. A doctor there examined Jackson and reported that he believed the little boy may have been abused. He then informed social workers that the toddler needed another evaluation and requested their assistance. But when an emergency response social worker went to assess possible signs of CA on Jackson, they ended up deciding that he could be marked as safe. Prosecutors alleged that the 2-year-old had been SA'd by his 17-year-old cousin Jordan on numerous occasions in the short 6-week span that he had lived in the home. Just days after Jordan was arrested, he turned 18 years old, so the district attorney is now fighting to have him tried as an adult. If he's allowed to stay in juvenile court, he'll only be looking at about 7 years behind bars. However, if they transfer his case to adult court, he'll likely be facing 25 years to life. Jackson's maternal aunt, his mother's sister, Riley Wallace, said that she'd been fighting for custody of the toddler from Arizona, where she lived, and a court hearing had been scheduled for August so she could start the adoption process. In the meantime, she wasn't allowed to foster Jackson since she lived out of state. So instead, child services decided to place him in an unsafe house.
Leave Keisha alone.
Riley also said that Jackson's father,
She
Albert,
sleep.
was
Leave her alone.
incredibly mentally unstable and likely
No, she
killed the
sleep.
little boy himself if he had ever been custody back. Additionally, Riley said that she couldn't understand
Leave her alone. She
when
sleep.
Jackson
Where's the bed? Mom, where's the bed?
things in order to get
We are.
No.
Why?
My door will
Please
open.
let me.
Knock on the door.
I did.
These clips fit right on. And think of all the money
Millie.
you save on polish.
Why you did
Leave Keisha alone, baby.
Lipstick for paws. Just call it
No.
Heeey.
To have the little boy live with him. He had his
Make your
background
cookies.
checked, his home was checked, and there were safety checks completed. Yet Bridget didn't have any of those things done before Jackson was placed with her. Riley said that even though she was in the process of trying to
Yes, I
adopt
believe
the
in God.
2-year-old, she wasn't allowed to know
What's up,
any
Rapunzel?
information about Bridget.
Yes, I
prior to
believe.
her
Yes, I
taking
believe. Yes, I
him in.
believe.
Not even her last name.
I can make any song with your voice. Just
I ain't watching no movies. I'm gonna bed.
I'll take care of the rest.
Then once Jackson was in Bridget's care, Riley would receive text messages and pictures of him from time to time. And she said that Bridget did a great job of hiding the abuse that was going on inside the home.
I'll eat some Friday.
At one point, Riley said that Bridget texted Jackson's maternal grandfather and said that she couldn't wait until the little boy went to live with his family in Arizona. She said she could never adopt Jackson herself because he was a lot to deal with. Bridget also claimed in text messages that she was scared of Albert and Albert's mother. Now, it's been rumored by Riley and others that Bridget not only ignored the fact that Jackson was being hurt inside her home, but she also participated in the mistreatment. According to Riley, Bridget would hit Jackson, make him take too much melatonin, and starve him. Additionally, it's been said that Bridget's 13-year-old daughter was encouraged to slap and punch the 2-year-old. Publicly, Bridget and her family acted like they were good people who loved God and always went to church. But clearly, they were hiding
Yes, I'm making fried okra and french fries.
In July of
I'm hungry.
2026, Jackson's father and maternal grandmother, Elva, filed a legal claim against Santa Clara County and the California Department of Social Services, saying
Good
that
night,
they were
Kermit.
negligent and reckless and had
Oh
failed
shit,
to
Kermit,
protect
you need to go
the
sleep.
toddler. Which is interesting, since the father and grandmother clearly also failed to protect him. The lawsuit additionally names Bridget. The thing is,
Case 1, Honest Battle. The morning of August 27th, 2022 began like countless
I'm
other
good.
summer
I'm heating up
days
some
in Wake
grease
County,
for my okra and
North
fries.
Carolina. The forecast predicted heat, significant
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
heat.
bed.
Weather services had issued
For my
advisories
food.
about dangerous temperature conditions, warning residents to take precautions to stay hydrated, to ensure that vulnerable individuals, particularly children, remained in safe, climate-controlled environments. By afternoon, the temperature would climb to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, with humidity levels that made the air feel thick and oppressive, almost suffocating in its density. Launay's Shanique
What's up,
Bell was a
Michael?
31-year-old
Thank you,
mother
Banker.
living in
It's
Cary,
good.
a suburb of Raleigh. She had 2 young daughters
What's
who
up,
depended
Sean?
entirely on her for their survival and well-being. Trinity Milbourne was 2 years old. Amora Milbourne was 3 years old. By all accounts, Battle was a presence in her daughters' lives, though the nature and quality of that presence would become the central question in a tragedy that would unfold over the course of a single, sweltering afternoon.
Why you switch
On that morning,
accounts?
Battle made a decision that would alter the trajectory of multiple lives forever. She decided to go to the Vegas-style sweepstakes, a gambling establishment located on Atlantic Springs Road in Raleigh. The sweepstakes parlor was one of numerous similar businesses operating throughout
I'm
North
just
Carolina.
curious.
Places where individuals could spend money on games of chance in pursuit of prizes
What's wrong,
or cash winnings.
Watson?
For some people,
Watson?
these
What's wrong,
establishments
Watson?
become places of habit, destinations
Miami
they
Mint.
visit regularly, sometimes compulsively.
I was asking why you switch
For
accounts.
others, they represent an occasional diversion, a chance to try their luck. For Loud Ice Battle on that particular day, the sweepstakes parlor represented something that would override her maternal instincts and her responsibility to keep her children safe. Battle arrived at the establishment at approximately 2:30 in the afternoon. She was not alone in this decision.
So your dog expects
I'm not a
you to be
king,
on top
no.
of work every day, but wants you to just wait 2 weeks.
She brought her 2 daughters with her, but she did not bring them inside the air-conditioned comfort of the building. Instead, she left both Trinity and Amora strapped into car seats in her Toyota Yaris, parked in what investigators would later describe as a possibly partially shaded area behind the establishment. The vehicle was positioned such that it received some shading from structures nearby, but the shade was incomplete, intermittent, unreliable. The temperature inside a parked vehicle on a 95-degree
thank
day
you, Torta.
rises with
Thank you,
startling
King.
speed. Within minutes, the interior of a car can become significantly hotter than the ambient outdoor temperature. The metal frame of the vehicle absorbs and concentrates the sun's heat. Windows trap solar radiation. The air inside
I'm
becomes
hungry.
progressively warmer, more humid.
Got some
less
pizza
breathable.
earlier.
For
They killed
adults,
this shit.
this is uncomfortable and potentially dangerous. For infants and toddlers, whose bodies regulate temperature less effectively than adult bodies, whose capacity to communicate distress is limited to crying and physical movement,
I'm ready to
the
start
conditions
working.
become life-threatening.
So if I was working tonight, I would have to be
Inside
at work
the Vegas-style
like
sweepstakes, Battle stepped up to the gaming machines. The interior of the
in like 15
establishment
minutes.
was cool, climate-controlled, comfortable.
I had to be working
The
15
sounds of the
minutes. Straight.
parlor, the electronic chimes and musical tones that accompany winning combinations, the murmur of other gamblers, the soft hum of air conditioning.
That's
created
crazy.
an environment designed to hold attention,
Makes the
to
game left.
encourage continued play,
It's okay.
to create a sense of escape from the outside
tired.
world and its obligations. What Battle did not know, or perhaps did not allow herself to consider, was what was happening in her parked vehicle. She did
I'm back. I
not
was
know
getting
that
food.
Trinity
Luke was
and
getting
Amora were beginning
food.
to experience the physiological stress of extreme
Kirsten and
heat
Christy
exposure.
probably
She
sleepy.
did not know that their small bodies were struggling to regulate their
What's it gonna
internal
be? What you
temperatures.
mean, Noble?
She did not know that the conditions inside that vehicle were becoming progressively more dangerous with each passing minute. According to family members who spoke to investigators, Battle's boyfriend called her family that same day, looking for her. He did not know where she was. He
Kirsten's
apparently
here.
did not know that she had taken the children to the sweepstakes parlor. This call
I
would
understand
take
y'all
on
tired,
profound
though.
significance in the days and weeks that followed, as it suggested that Battle's disappearance and the children's disappearance were unexpected, that no one in the family's social circle had anticipated that she would be at the
Christy's
parlor with
here.
the children that
Everybody's
afternoon.
here.
Inside the vehicle, the hours passed. 2:30 became 3
We're just
o'clock.
chilling.
3 became 4. 4 became 5. The sun continued its arc across the sky. The temperature inside the vehicle did not decrease. It remained dangerously high. The children, unable to free themselves from their restraints, unable to call for help in any meaningful way, unable to do anything except endure, were subjected to conditions that their young bodies could not survive. Around 8 o'clock in the evening, approximately 5.5 to 6 hours after Battle had entered the sweepstakes parlor, she finally emerged from the establishment. One account suggests she was seen driving away in a hurry around that
11 to
time.
3.
When she returned to her vehicle and opened the doors, she found both of her daughters unresponsive.
I'm gonna try to work later
The panic
hours,
that
though.
followed was immediate. Battle did not call 911 from the parking
So I can get
lot.
off at like
She
5,
did not wait
6.
for paramedics to arrive at the scene.
Ish.
Instead, she rushed both children directly to Duke Raleigh Hospital, arriving at the emergency department just before 9:40 that evening. When she brought them through the doors, it was immediately clear to emergency room staff that both children were in critical condition. Medical personnel at the hospital attempted resuscitation. They performed CPR. They used every technique and medication available to try to reverse the physiological catastrophe that had occurred inside that parked vehicle. But the damage was too severe, too complete. Both Trinity and Amora were pronounced dead within hours of their arrival at the hospital. The official cause of death, as determined by the Wade County Medical Examiner's Office, was hyperthermia. This is a medical condition in which the body's internal temperature-regulating mechanisms fail completely, typically due to prolonged exposure to extreme environmental heat. When hyperthermia occurs in young children in vehicles, it is a particular concern because children's bodies are less efficient at dissipating heat than adult bodies. And because children cannot take independent action to cool themselves,
What's up? Should we chillin'? I'm watching crime shit.
Which became part of the investigative
wait on the grease to heat up.
Details that were almost unbearable to read. Both children showed no body temperature readings when they were found, a notation that indicated the extent to which their bodies had been compromised by heat exposure. Both children exhibited evidence of mild decomposition, despite the relatively brief window of time between their exposure to heat and their arrival at the hospital. This decomposition was consistent with the extreme internal temperatures their bodies had reached. The medical examiner's findings were unambiguous. Both children had been exposed to lethal heat for an extended period. Investigators established a timeline based on surveillance footage, witness statements, and records from the sweepstakes program. Battle had entered the establishment at approximately 2:30 in the afternoon. She remained inside for approximately 6 hours. A gap of 30 to 45 minutes existed between the time she left the parlor and the time she brought the children to the hospital. A window during which she was not seeking emergency assistance or attempting to save her children's lives, but rather was somewhere else, doing something else, processing what had occurred. The investigation revealed additional context about Battle's life and circumstances. Her grandmother, Dr. Ruth Allen, told investigators that Battle had been absent from family contact for approximately 2 weeks before the children's deaths.
Try shopping online. Download today and get started.
Then, on the night of the tragedy, the grandmother received a call from Battle's boyfriend asking if anyone had seen her. The family had not. No one knew where she was. No one anticipated that she was at a sweepstakes parlor with 2 small children. Dr. Allen also revealed that Amora, the 3-year-old, had actually been in her care for 2 of the child's 3 years. Social services had placed the child with the grandmother, apparently out of concern for the child's welfare in Battle's home. Then Battle had taken Amora back. The circumstances that led to the child's return to Battle's care were not fully detailed in public reports, but the fact that the child had initially been placed outside her mother's care suggests that there had been previous concerns about Battle's ability or willingness to provide adequate supervision and protection. The legal process that followed was not particularly rapid or complicated. In July of 2024, nearly 2 years after the deaths of Trinity and Amora, Loudnice Battle entered into a plea agreement with the prosecution. She pleaded guilty to 2 counts of second-degree murder. This plea did not require her to establish premeditation or conscious intent to cause her children's deaths in the legal sense, but it was a formal acknowledgement that she bore criminal responsibility for their loss. At her sentencing hearing, the court accepted Battle's guilty plea. Judge Peter Knight sentenced her to serve a minimum of 7 years and a maximum of 10 years in prison for each child's death. This meant a potential total sentence range of 14 child was incarcerated, serving time as a habitual felon in the North Carolina prison system. From the moment of DeVarion's birth, his father's absence meant that the responsibility for his care fell entirely upon his mother. Sharita McNeil was young, likely unprepared for the demands of single motherhood, possibly dealing with her own emotional and psychological challenges. But she was legally and morally responsible for the welfare of her son. When DeVarion was approximately 8 months old, something significant happened. McNeil had arranged for a family friend to assume guardianship of the child and to raise him. The reasons for this arrangement are not entirely clear from public records, but one thing is certain. Someone in McNeil's life determined that it would be better for DeVarion if he were raised by someone other than his biological mother. Whether McNeil made this decision freely or whether she was pressured into it, whether she was relieved to have the child placed in other care or whether she was devastated by the separation, these details remain unclear. What is clear is that DeVarion was placed in what was presumably intended to be a safer, more stable environment. But when the biological father of the child, the incarcerated man serving time in prison, eventually sought custody of his son, he pressured McNeil to bring DeVarion back into her home. The exact nature of this pressure is not detailed in public accounts, but the result was clear. DeVarion was returned to the care of his biological mother. The arrangement that had been made to protect the child was reversed. The child who had presumably been thriving in the care of someone other than his mother was brought back into a
Pepperoni Magnifico. Pepperoni
Oh,
Magnifico. Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico.
Yeah.
Classic and crispy cut pepperoni, 3 melty cheeses, all on our fresh made dough. And starting at just $12.99 for a large, it's no wonder Marco's was named America's favorite pizza chain.
home where, in retrospect, he would prove to be
Yeah,
extremely
fire alarms
vulnerable.
going off and
In the
shit,
months
bro.
that followed, people who came into contact with DeVarion began to notice troubling signs. The child appeared malnourished and underfed. He seemed fearful and withdrawn, displaying behavioral patterns consistent with a child who was being neglected or abused. A woman who had cared for DeVarion during his first 8 months of life, during the period when he was not in his mother's care, expressed deep concerns
Yeah, I
about
think
his
Millie's on the
welfare.
body train.
She apparently reached out to Child Protective Services, voicing her suspicions that DeVarion was not being adequately cared for. On November 3rd, 2008, someone called Wake County Child Protective Services and reported concerns about DeVarion's welfare. The caller requested that CPS conduct a welfare check on the child. A meeting was scheduled between McNeil and police, and she was supposed to bring her son. But that meeting never happened. McNeil did not show up. No follow-up investigation was conducted with sufficient urgency to prevent what was about to occur. Just 11 days later, on November 14th, 2008, family members who had grown concerned about not hearing from McNeil went to her residence to check on her. What they discovered in the bedroom closet would haunt them for the rest of their lives. Inside a plastic storage container, wrapped in plastic garbage bags, they found the remains of DeVarion Gross. The child had been dead for approximately 6 weeks. For 6 weeks, his small body had been concealed in that closet while his mother continued to live in the same home, ostensibly continuing with her daily life as though nothing had happened. According to search warrants obtained by investigators, McNeil had taken extraordinary steps to conceal what had occurred. She had not merely hidden the child's body. She had actively attempted to mask the odor of decomposition. She had poured bleach over sheets that were placed beneath the container holding DeVarion's remains. The bleach was intended to neutralize the smell of decay, to prevent the odor from drawing attention to what she had hidden. This was not the action of someone in shock or in crisis. This was calculated, methodical concealment. When police arrived at the residence, McNeil and her young daughter were not present. Police later made contact with McNeil at a friend's home. She was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and with concealing the death of a person. The autopsy performed by Wake County Medical Examiner Dr. Marion Gaffneycraft provided crucial evidence about the nature and extent of the harm that DeVarion had sustained. The examination revealed 3 rib fractures at various stages of healing. 2 of these fractures appeared to have occurred 1 to 3 months before the child's death. The 3rd rib fracture had occurred approximately 1 to 2 weeks before DeVarion lost his life. These findings were absolutely crucial to understanding what had happened to this child. Dr. Gaffney Kraft testified at trial about the significance of these rib fractures. She explained to the jury that rib fractures are extremely difficult to inflict on a child accidentally. They typically result from direct, forceful trauma. They are consistent with abuse, with an adult striking a child or applying pressure to a child's chest with sufficient force to break bones. She further testified that the presence of multiple healing rib fractures suggested a pattern of repeated trauma over an extended period. This was not a single incident. This was ongoing abuse. Most significantly, Dr. Gaffney Kraft testified that the presence of these rib fractures made McNeil's claimed explanation for DeVarion's death virtually impossible to believe. McNeil had claimed that the child fell from a couch.
I'm single, and I truly know how hard it is to find someone who gets you. So my friend introduced me to this app called Duet, where he found his girlfriend. I was shocked when I first tried it. I didn't know there was an app that allows you to set up your dating preferences so all the people you see meet your standards. And it's completely free. They even unshare 100% mandatory real person verification. But that's not all. If you're shy like me, then you'll absolutely love their blind date feature. Yes, you heard me right. They have a blind date feature. Instead of letting you swipe endlessly, Duet actually has this free feature where you get blind date matches sent to you automatically with compatible people nearby. Like literally right around the corner. And Duet doesn't do it by pure chance. They match people based on their personality test results, their dating preferences, and your profile traits. All you have to do is turn on your notifications and get ready to say hi.
And struck his head on a coffee table. But a child with rib fractures, particularly multiple healing rib fractures, would have experienced excruciating pain with any physical movement. The pain would have been so severe that even jumping on a couch would have been impossible. Any such movement would have caused the child to cry out in agony. If DeVarion had actually fallen and struck his head, the impact would not have been the kind of minor head injury consistent with a fall of less than 3 feet. Instead, the injuries would have been far more severe. Dr. Gaffney Kraft testified that it is extremely rare for a child to die from a fall of less than 3 feet. The medical evidence, in its entirety, did not support McNeil's explanation. The evidence suggested something far more sinister, that DeVarion had been subjected to repeated abuse over an extended period, and that this abuse ultimately resulted in his death. The exact cause of DeVarion's death could not be determined with absolute certainty because of the extent of decomposition that had occurred. But the medical evidence clearly indicated that the child's death was not accidental. It was the result of abuse, of undetermined homicidal violence, in the language of the medical examiner's report. As the trial progressed, additional testimony emerged that painted a picture of a mother who harbored an intense hatred for her own child. Police located a letter that McNeil had written. In that letter, she expressed that she felt nothing but hate for DeVarion. She wrote that she did not love him and never will. This was not a letter written in a moment of anger or frustration. Needed rejection of ill in a bed victims that failed individuals can consent to other victims. Search warrants obtained by investigators revealed that Zara's bodily fluids, bone fragments, and blood had been found in the bathtub drain at the residence where Elisa...
When she came to us the second time, she was bruised from head to toe. She had clumps of hair missing throughout her whole head.
Let's look at Case 1, Markeith Lloyd. On the morning of January 9th, 2017, a shopper inside an Orlando Walmart recognized a face she knew. It was not a neighbor or a coworker, but a fugitive whose face had plastered police bulletin boards for nearly 4 weeks. He was wanted for a brutal murder that had already shattered the city. The moment she slipped outside to alert a uniformed officer sitting in the parking lot, a routine morning erupted into the final act of one of Florida's largest manhunts. Markeith Lloyd grew up in Pine Hills, a crowded West Side Orlando neighborhood where the locals and the police had known each other all too well for decades. As he grew older, Lloyd built up a lengthy rap sheet. County records showed more than 20 arrests between 1994 and 2016, including a first-degree battery conviction. He lived under the radar, holding no public office or reputation outside of his immediate neighborhood circle. To the locals in Pine Hills who recognized him, he was just a regular fixture, a man whose dramas and violent feuds had always stayed inside those few blocks. Though he constantly drifted in and out of local jail cells, none of his charges ever managed to lock him away from the neighborhood for very long. That pattern of escaping real consequences would soon explain the horror that unfolded in December 2016. On the night of December 13th, 2016, frantic calls about gunfire sent Orlando police rushing to a home in Pine Hills. There, they found Sade Dixon, 24 years old and 3 months pregnant, dying of gunshot wounds in the yard. Paramedics rushed her to a hospital, but both she and her unborn baby were gone. Her brother, Ronald Stewart, was caught in the crossfire but barely survived after being rushed to the trauma unit. The crime scene made one thing clear to detectives. This was not a random attack, it was an execution. Bystanders spotted Lloyd at the house, and his history with Dixon pointed detectives straight to him as their prime suspect. A murder warrant was signed, but Lloyd refused to turn himself in. Instead, he slipped into the shadows, hiding in plain sight right under the noses of the police. Weeks turned into a new year as the manhunt grew, until the morning of January 9th, 2017, when an alert shopper spotted Lloyd standing right there in a busy Walmart checkout lane. He was wearing body armor, prompting her to run outside and flag down Lieutenant Deborah Clayton in the parking lot. As we will see, the chaotic moments that followed would be witnessed by onlookers and mark the start of the most devastating phase of this case. 3 terrified witnesses would later describe the horror that unfolded in the asphalt on that day. According to the written testimony, Lieutenant Clayton went out and an intense face-off instantly exploded into a deadly shootout. Clayton was hit multiple times and died at the local medical center in the 740s.
They're not chicken.
Ballistics soon confirmed the dark truth. The weapon used to kill Clayton was the exact same gun that took Sade Dixon's life. Amid the chaos, a 35-year-old deputy sheriff named Norman Vivis was killed in a high-speed crash while rushing to help search for the killer, adding a second tragedy to that dark day. The governor offered a bounty of $125,000 for Lloyd's arrest. State agents flooded the hunt, finally tracking Lloyd down 8 days later, January 17, 2017, hiding inside a house in Orlando's Carver Shores. After a violent struggle, police dragged him out in handcuffs. Inside, they found a murder weapon, his body armor, and a stash of supplies meant for a long run from the law. The justice system split the prosecution into 2 trials, ensuring each case had its own mountain of evidence. The first courtroom battle focused on the tragic deaths of Sade Dixon and her unborn baby. Jury selection started in September 2019. The state presented blood evidence, ballistics reports, and key eyewitnesses to reconstruct the horrific events of December 13, 2016. Lloyd took the stand himself, claiming he fired in self-defense, but the jury did not buy his story for a second. After deliberating for less than 6 hours, they found him guilty of first-degree murder in October 2019. Yet when it came to sentencing, the jury spared his life, choosing a permanent prison sentence instead of execution. The second trial, covering Lieutenant Deborah Clayton's murder, began in October 2021. Prosecutors presented crucial eyewitness accounts, forensics witnesses,
It's like certain chickens.
Lloyd's Facebook post showing his hatred for law
Hey,
enforcement. March 2020,
okra and fries.
received a death sentence for Clayton's murder. The Florida Supreme Court justices upheld his conviction and his death sentence. Today, Marquis Lloyd sits on Florida's death row, serving life for the Dixon murders alongside his death sentence for killing Lieutenant Deborah Clayton, the shopper who spotted him in that checkout line on John Knight Parkway. The shopper who flagged her down stepped outside to find the only officer present on the scene. That choice triggered the deadly final chapter of a long manhunt and cost that officer her life. Posthumously, Clayton was promoted from master sergeant to lieutenant. She had served the Orlando community for more than 20 years. The next case asks a different question, not about a fugitive who couldn't be caught, but about a defendant who tried to make sure a key witness would never be out. Case 2, Esmond Overflow. A strange anomaly that first drove investigators back to the
What?
scene was not visible anywhere left of the crime scene. It was a chilling absence. A scheduled court date in a
I use no air fryer.
went ahead without a key witness. But when detectives went to verify why that witness failed to show up, what they discovered at the home in Oakaway did not match the story they had been given. What they uncovered instead suggested this absence was no coincidence. It was deliberately engineered. Esmond Okafor was around 27 years old when the events at the center of this case unfolded. behind the Eggman's head. We need an egg. Get the red receiver. Let's force make an egg using our combined blood. No professional credentials and remained largely unknown outside his own neighborhood. What made his name stand out to investigators wasn't who he was.
He must be luckier, right?
A role in an active criminal case.
But the luckiest one here is
His status as a defendant in a home invasion case stemming from a May 2012 armed robbery in Atlanta, just west of Orlando. And that robbery had eyewitnesses. Those witnesses were set to testify, and their upcoming trial date was already on the court's calendar. Okafor was out on the phone, tracked by an ankle monitor, and fully aware of the danger this upcoming trial posed to him. The home invasion that triggered this dark chain of events took place in May 2012. Okafor and two accomplices were accused of robbing a residence in Ocoee. Following the arrests of his co-defendants, including 19-year-old Alex Zaldivar, who lived at the home with roommates Brianna Campos and her brother Remington, were lined up to testify. Prosecutors established that Zaldivar and Brianna Campos were set to take the stand. The trial was scheduled for September 11th, 2012. On the evening of September 10th, just 24 hours before the trial, police rushed to a shooting at that Ocoee home. Inside, officers found 3 people who had been shot. Zaldivar was pronounced dead at the scene. His 2 roommates survived gunshot wounds to the head and were rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery. The physical evidence left behind strongly pointed to an execution-style hit. Nothing had been stolen, and there was no sign of a forced break-in. Given the targeted nature of this attack, with 3 victims shot in one room and the only fatality being the star witness scheduled for court happening the very night before his testimony, detectives immediately saw a calculated plot that demanded intense investigation. To build their case against Okafor, detectives pursued 2 separate parallel leads at once. First, they analyzed the physical evidence left at the scene, including ballistic